Welcome to our channel, Ayakar Kamkar. This is a continuation of our previous video as to who should choose new tax regime. This is related to the assessment year 25-26, financial year 24-25. Here we are going to discuss about budget 24 updates on some of the deductions which can be claimed under new tax regime. The standard deduction has been increased from Rs 50,000 to 75,000 under new tax regime. Deduction on employer's contribution to pension scheme under Section 80 CCD subsection 2 has been increased from 10% of salary to 14% of salary under new tax regime. The contribution can be made up to 14% under both regimes, but the deduction can be claimed only up to 10% under old tax regime but 14% under new tax regime. Interest on housing loan on lettered property can be claimed under new tax regime. Deduction under Section 80 CCH, subsection 2, contribution to Agniveer Corpus Fund can be claimed under new tax regime. Family pension deduction has been increased from Rs 15,000 to 25,000. Leave encashment exemption has been increased from Rs 3 lakhs to 25 lakhs for non-government employees. Surcharge for incomes exceeding 5 crores is reduced to 25% from 37%. In our previous video, we had been discussing about how much should be the deductions for claiming under old tax regime or new tax regime. For a 3 crore income, if your total deductions, including your standard deduction, comes to 4,83,335, the tax liability is the same under both the regimes. However, there are a few exceptions. For example, deduction under Section 80 CCD subsection 2, if you are going to claim under new tax regime, then the tax liability changes. 75,000 standard deduction and 75,000 deduction for contribution to NPS scheme, taken altogether 1,50,000 has been claimed under new tax regime. So the tax liability under old tax regime is 1,12,67,750 and under new tax regime it is 1,12,38,500. You end up saving 29,250 under new tax regime. So what deductions can be claimed under new tax regime could make a great difference while computing the tax liability. There are a few exemptions and a few deductions which can be claimed under new tax regime. We will be discussing this in detail in our next video, part 3. Subscribe to our channel Ayakar Kamkar and mail us at ayakarkamkar@gmail.com for any tax consultation. Thank you.